Dude, it's Wednesday. What the heck are we doing on here?
Oh, are we live?
Yeah, of course we are.
Well,
What would you think? It's Wednesday and we're live on YouTube. I think that's usually what we do on Mondays, right?
I mean, honestly, this is the only day I had available this week, so it's gonna have to be good enough.
Do you ever have a day available? You have a baby. There's no day
and
available
literally,
when newborn.
my kids have like literally come over here like twice, like, oh no mercy after this. Like, yeah, okay. We've been playing a lot of Uno No Mercy lately. Just saying.
That's a good game. That's a good game. It's
they're pretty dirty
definitely
with
it's great for kids, especially because then they can just hate each other, and you can, as a dad, abuse them. It's parental abuse without anybody calling child services. That's what you gotta love about Uno. Uno's just the chance to abuse your child without CPS being called. That's what I look at. So every time. Hey,
nothing like dropping a plus 16.
right? Oh, well, you know what? Let's get it started. Let's get started. All
right, cue it up.
Well, I see 5 people in here taking a look around. Mighty Mike.
What's up, guys? How are you?
All chaos, no script. That is the honest to God truth. I don't know if we've ever worked. You know what? We actually tried to work with a script.
We have only done a script, I think, like twice, and that's because we had guests.
Well, no, I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about when we did the cover price thing. And I just want you guys to know, Theo can't read for shit. he would I need to do that again. I gotta do it again. No, I gotta do it again. I think we spent 45 minutes on a synopsis of Wonder Woman.
It was well worth it, though. It was well worth it. Okay.
He was just like, I don't sound like this. Can I rewrite? I'm like, yeah, change the word and type.
You know what, guys? I think next time I just need to put a bucket over my head.
Oh, those were old days. Desired, good to see you, brother. Hey, Legion of Paper, thank you for dropping in, guys. Yeah, I mean, it's a very weird night for us. We've got a lot of friends that are actually live right now, so it kind of feels weird because normally we're watching them, but it's crazy like that. Hey, how's it going, Fox? Appreciate you.
Nice.
Right?
Yeah,
right?
That's great.
It's terrible like that. It's terrible.
Tech, what's up, bro?
Yeah, those were the old days. But yeah, it's been a heck of a week since we last talked. Obviously, we got a lot into Deadpool, things of that nature, but there's been a lot kind of going on in comics. I mean, we've got the CGC scenario.
You mean drama?
Yeah.
a lot going on in comics for me is a good thing, but yeah, drama wise, holy mother of Swiss cheese, bro.
Yeah. I've been seeing the whole bowing and bending, and I mean, I get it that there's some serious measures that they've needed to take to prevent what unfortunately happened before, but yeah, what CGC drama? Bend much? Yeah. Unfortunately, Manu from 99 couldn't make it out and really give us a lot more information on it, but I think
shout out to Manu. If you guys want more info, I believe I think Swaggle House did a video about it, but check out 9.9 Newsstand on Instagram. But needless to say, as soon as I came out, I checked every single slab. I just got back like 50, 60 slabs from CGC.
Yeah.
And literally, it was like the day after that news broke. And as soon as those came in, I was like, dude, I looked at not a single one.
Oh, good.
And I'm just like, okay, whew. I looked at all my PC stuff. I looked at stuff I have on the wall. Dude, I literally went to every slab I had and was like,
oh, yeah.
Huh. I didn't have a single one bend, too. And I've never noticed that in prior submissions. So I'm kind of waiting for more people to come out and like post what it looks like. Somebody did post about it today.
Somebody
I actually meant to send it to you, but it looked like a damn banana.
Oh, I haven't
It
seen.
was like
I've seen it.
It was like
I've seen it
bad,
look.
dude.
Yeah, I've seen
Like the
I've
middle of the
seen the
book was
bend.
all the way touching, and then both sides were like touching the corners.
Oof.
It was the worst bend I think that's been shown today.
Oof.
So they need to fix that.
Ooh. Hey, Derek, good to see you. Vin, yes, yes, yes. Poor quality batches coming out of CGC. It sounds like it. It does sound like it. I mean, I wish I had a physical example to really kind of show and talk through, but as Theo was saying, those slabs, you put them on their end, you could start to see them like this. And
well, then I've noticed it kind of looks like, based on a lot of the photos people have been sending, it's a little bit more common on the modern books.
Yes.
It doesn't look like it's a problem with vintage yet. I haven't seen any photos, so
no, not yet. Anyways, but at the same time, too, the only slabs I have are the ones I've bought because that was the only way I could get them. I'm not really buying slabs as much anymore. I never did, period, but definitely not the same caliber. It feels like
they need to adopt the magazine slabs. So I don't know if anybody's recently, not the old ones, but the new magazine slabs. Those things are super thick. It's impossible for those to bend because I don't know how they don't get Newton rings with this, but these things are so tight and so thick. You're right. Yeah, all right, there you go. But
this isn't CGC. This is CBCS sent me a free sample a while ago of a heavy metal.
But still, same type of case. It's a thick. You feel like that thing is. They need to use whatever they use for magazines on comic books.
Yeah,
because it's just thicker quality. It just feels better. The plastic even looks clear. I don't know, man.
It's huge. And yeah, it looks clear on the sides. I mean, honestly, it's sturdy AF. And this is CBCS.
Give this man a hammer.
Right? It's crazy. But no, I don't see you wrong. CBS market. Yeah. And and like I said, I don't slab, and CBCS was kind enough to send me that quite some time ago. And I'm not sure if they were looking for a review on it or not, but I don't really review slabs. So, I just agree. It's a very good quality slab. It's
no, they've always had great quality slabs. They just, guys, when PSA comes,
presentation and
I don't think we've really touched on the PSA too much.
No.
But I'm going to say this right now. When they come, I don't think there's going to be much of a CBCS left.
No, I don't think so either. But
in my opinion,
I don't think that there's. I do think it's going to be good for the CGC scenario. I just don't want them to be like it is with their cards. I'd like a nice,
Oh, they know that the case is horrible.
Let's see there. Yeah, I don't want that on my comic book. So we'll see. But at the same time, they're the ones with the depth and the ability to give CGC a run for their money, which is what's really necessary. I mean, this is a free market society, right? I mean, we need to have.
They're just going to make CGC be better. It's honestly the same thing as when CGC started to grade cards.
Mm-hmm.
They're not going to take over the PSA market, but what they're going to do is probably make PSA a little bit better.
Yeah.
And they want some of that money. So it's like a win-win for both parties, right? Same thing with the comics. They're not going to take over CGC market. That's impossible right now.
Well,
I said, you got to get a lot. Well, you got to get a lot of different people with a lot of really crazy top tier type books. You need to start seeing some record breakers. Like, numbers don't lie. We need numbers.
Yeah, but
I think that's what it comes down to. If you want to get dealers and everybody else that submits on a massive level like that, myself included, like, you got to show me some numbers.
Yeah,
that's where it's at, right? Like,
that's the worst time to come in, though.
Grading's
a bad market.
I mean, grading's always subjective. Some people like a certain case and hate a certain case. At the end of the day, I mean,
yeah.
Who's to do business?
I'm a raw guy. I know. So this is the pot.
Oh yeah.
Complaining as far as things go, but I'm not seeing people
95% of what we sell is raw.
Yeah, but I'm not seeing people buying slabs the way that I used to either. I'm seeing people being more interested in buying a raw comic than buying a slab book right now. It's I'm just saying, like, the way the economy is and the way, you know, people investing in comics, things of that nature, and trying to turn these into more of bargaining chips than into actual collectibles. Because I mean, at the end of the day, I you can preserve something without sending it to somebody else to put it encased for $70. You can preserve things yourself without, you know, spending that kind of money. So it's about the bargaining chip. It's about being able to say what the monetary value of the comic is, not what the comic is. Because as soon as you put it in the plastic, it's no longer a comic book. It's a stamp. It's a big poster, right? So in my mind right now, and from what I've seen from sales that I've worked and been at and been watching, the raws will fly, but I'm not seeing as many people actually buying slab books, to the point to where I actually see people actually unslabbing books. Like they're cracking it and they're taking it out, and they have a better chance of selling it for, I think it's a 7.5. It could have been a 7.5. I think it's a 7.5. And people will be willing to buy that at almost a 7.5 price, maybe a little bit less, a little bit below FMV, maybe 10% off, but they'll buy it because they're, you know, they think either A, they can actually get a better grade for it. Maybe they're the magic presser, you know, kind of thing scenario.
Like, or, oh, my guy's the best.
You know, yeah, everybody's dude's the best in the business. And now I swear everybody has a press. But at the same time, too, I just feel like,
but my guy is the best.
More. I don't know. I don't know your guys.
No, but he is the best.
Though. I don't know your guy.
No, he is the best.
Hey, Anthony.
Yeah, how come our names are not here?
Yeah, I know, right? Like,
this first live ever. Look at this guy.
What the heck happened? We must have turned that off when we were hitting the show start.
Everybody in the chat, boo this man. No, don't.
Yeah, you watch it.
By the way, guys, if you're not subbed, please sub us.
I can still kick you out. All right, I can remove you. All right.
Oh, I'm gonna go get a beer. I won't be back.
Is it cold out there, Theo?
Oh, look, Vin. Oh.
Vin, you don't count. It doesn't count. Doesn't count, Vin. See there. Oh, it goes away when we pull up. Oh, that's why it was so weird. So, like, when I pull up the highlight, name goes away. There you go. There you go, guys. So weird. But at any rate,
must be new.
Yeah, I don't remember that happening before in the past. But hey, here we are. But yeah, if nothing else, at least PSA has been receptive to comments and criticism. They've already updated their cases after a few months. Meanwhile, CGC buries their head in the sand with about every issue. PSA's gonna have to come out swinging with discounts to entice people to grade these days, especially with the blah packaging design. Yep. Spooky pressing hype. No, it's all good calls. All good calls.
Don't worry, we will be hyping that syrup here momentarily. Okay.
Yeah, very much so. I'm just my observations, but I do feel like PSA is going to make CGC better, like you said, 100%. I'm just not sure the slabbing game is at the height that it was before. Yeah,
we need some. Hello, my name is.
Hi, my name is.
Speaking of which,
holding back digital release. They are.
Oh,
I mean, I can see why people are still going to the theaters to see it. I mean, why not?
Would it break Endgame? You think?
I can't.
Could it?
I don't know if it could. It can't. There's too many people that can go see Endgame that couldn't see Deadpool 3. I mean, definitely people were taking their kids to it. Don't get me wrong, but
no, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
It's just different.
Rated R is rated R. Yeah,
it is going to break. It has broken every rated R movie, but it's not going to break Endgame money.
It hasn't broke Spider-Man No Way Home yet, did it?
I mean, it wasn't as big yet at the time, but it still had time to go. I don't know.
It's gonna be interesting to see where it ends up, though. Watch, it's like top 3, top 2 MCU movie all time.
Well, Marvel needed it, and it's definitely, yeah. Just this last weekend, Deadpool and Wolverine was #1 again. So, you know, it's doing fine. It's uh every box
Any
office
movie that can
record
make you
broken.
love Madonna is just that's a miracle
Holy
worker. You
moly.
know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I agree.
I'm
Biggest
just saying.
biggest global opening, biggest domestic opening for, oh
Is
yeah, these
Phil
are some
gonna
of the things
do
I
a
told you about.
Is Phil gonna do a victory lap about the Acolyte?
Oh, I'm not mad about it. I just don't care about it. That's just it. Like, a lot of people thought I was going to be excited or upset. I'm absolutely indifferent. I'm not Derek. I mean, I
I'm not
am
gonna
an
lie, I didn't
overall
finish it.
I am an overall Star Wars fan. I enjoy it. I just couldn't get into the characters. I wasn't finding it as fascinating as some people did. However, I'm not also a person that's going to go out and shit on everybody that enjoyed the Acolyte. I'm not that dude either. I don't believe in canceling a show just because I don't like it. But like I said, I wasn't mad. I wasn't mad, and I wasn't surprised. Actually, I think that's the better idea. I wasn't surprised. To me, the writing didn't feel 100% there, but I did dip. I did dip. So,
Yeah, I stopped after I think episode 3,
yeah, I can't remember how far I got, to be totally honest.
which I was told that's like after that I got way better, so I should finish it.
I have heard that the fight sequences are immaculate, that they are tremendous fight sequences, and I get that, and I can appreciate that. I do love lightsabers, and I love lightsaber battles. I am glad. So Keanu has even come out and said that he was supposed to be Master Saul in that show.
Oh yeah.
But there was a scheduling conflict with one of his more recent films, and he couldn't film The Acolyte because he does have a contract with Lucasfilm. And he was supposed to be Master Saul. So, Theo, you dodged a bullet, because he was going to be reuniting with Trinity in this movie, and I guess they were both going to die. But
That would have been sweet though. That would have been sweet.
Again, but no, in this case, he didn't get to fulfill that side of it. So we'll see him again. But yes, I am excited about my girl Sigourney coming over to the Mando universe. In what role and what facet, I don't
Oh,
know,
okay.
but she's going to be in the movie itself, so that will be cool. I am here for that news because I love Sigourney. She's an absolute queen when it comes to sci-fi movies in general. 100%.
Right.
Yeah, Derek, thank you, dude. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you. We're all allowed to like different things, man. It's like I said, it's just,
hey, bro, we're not complete jerks over here. Come on.
It's funny. It's
I mean, maybe
funny.
Phil is, but you know,
Yeah, I'm the worst. It's funny. Like, there's been some recent polls in the last 3 months. Like, beforehand, if you were a negative talking head, you got all the clicks. If you were mad about something, everybody clicked on you. It sounds like but now they're all the ones with the numbers that are going down. It sounds like everybody's just kind of getting tired of listening to you bitch. Everybody's getting tired of listening to, oh no, look what so and so did. The world's ending and Disney's so blah, whatever the hell it is. It's funny. All their numbers are starting to go down. And I'm glad, because karma's catching up with just people that have to be negative all the time, because it's bad. It's bad for hobbyists. If all you have to say is negative information, why? What are we enjoying? This is supposed to be a place where we all can go and enjoy things, not just go and get in and get all pissed off about it. So I don't have time for that.
I completely agree.
Yeah. That's why usually when we hear something that's a heated topic kind of come in, we'll pretty much take a neutral stance. Like, I get it. You're mad.
Like, they're both fucking idiots. Yeah, that's about right.
But at the end of the day, you do you. I don't care. I can't. I've got, there's a lot of life to be lived. I can't spend it arguing with people, especially on the internet. So if you like The Acolyte, that stinks. I hate to see something canceled for you. And if you didn't like it and you're glad it's canceled, well, I'm not going to say that stinks, but as long as that's your opinion and you're keeping it to yourself, that's cool. But as long as you're not going on other people's pages and telling everybody that, they stink for liking it, then get the fuck off my channel. I don't want to see it. That's not my jam. That's not my jam. If that's you, get out.
Yeah.
Yep. And that's just it. And it was a lot, and it was very expensive too. And I think but that's what made sense to me, right? The Acolyte was the most expensive show they've made. It was the most expensive show they made.
Why?
And it didn't.
More expensive than like Obi-Wan, Ahsoka.
Oh really? Yeah, they spent over $150 million on this show, and that was, I think they spent like 60 or 70 on Obi-Wan.
They should have just made a freaking movie, dude.
Well, yeah, but that's some of it too. It was also poor concepting and what needs to be on Disney Plus and what doesn't. These are COVID plans, in my opinion, that kind of still got in the way of that. But yeah, 180 million. Thank you. Even better.
Jeez.
180 million. And it was the most expensive show that they've made, and it had the worst numbers. So even if there wasn't backlash, or even if it wasn't toxic fandoms or whatever the heck it may be, Disney had to look at it pragmatically and say, okay, no matter what, Book of Boba Fett did better. All these things did better in the viewers coming out and showing out. I know that there's been a huge, like 50 to 60,000 signatures on a petition to get the Acolyte renewed, but 60,000 people is not enough of a viewing audience for them to green-light something like that. It's not.
Maybe if they each gave like $100 and then some, I don't know.
I mean, at least get the Snyder fans to give you their bots. Okay. I mean, if that's what that's what's going to get you the numbers, the Snyderverse bots. They can go and pretend to be people and sign more petitions. That's the one thing I will poo-poo on once in a while, is the Snyder people. It's just too long. I just let it go. It's been too long. It just needs to be let go. At this point, there's all the stages of grieving, and they still haven't made it past acceptance. There's still no acceptance. They're still on that grieving path. It's too long. They need to get therapy. That's my concern. So oh yeah, Star Wars Goonies is going to be fantastic. I am excited for Skeleton Crew. It looks like Goonies. Yeah, you saw that. I showed that to you.
Yeah, I did see that. Yeah,
actually, this looks fun. I might enjoy Star Wars again. So yeah, I definitely like the kid heart to it, because that's when I got into Star Wars. I was a kid. I wasn't my 40-year-old self falling in love with Star Wars.
I used to be bored as hell with Star Wars when I was a kid.
Really?
Yeah, I just couldn't stand it. I don't think it was until I was, probably a teenager, that I actually sat down and watched it, and I was like, okay, I love this.
Sometimes you learn to appreciate things at different times and places.
It was like when I was a kid, I liked Star Trek. Now as an adult, I don't really like Star Trek. It's kind of weird.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
As a child, you were idealistic and you were hoping for that kind of world. Right. As an adult, you're like, that world's never gonna fucking happen now.
Fuck that shit.
I'm the one. Now you're.
I know I'll get a lightsaber though. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah.
Disney still hasn't showed out the show versus movie formula, which stories should presented in which way. Derek, I agree completely. I do. And Theo and I have talked a lot about that with Marvel. We've said numerous occasions, certain movies should have been shows, certain shows should have been movies. 100%. So would you get me a Batman bucket?
If he's getting anybody a popcorn bucket, sir, I need a popcorn bucket. That thing will look good right here, don't you think? I can shine a nice Batman light behind me
tomorrow. I'm
gonna go pick one up.
I've had 11 different people tag me in these popcorn buckets. And if you don't know, you can see it on my Instagram page, but it is a bat signal popcorn bucket that lights up, and it will actually throw the bat signal on your wall or ceiling or whatever it is. So it's a black looking, spotlight, it's a bucket. Top comes off, and it's got the bat symbol on the front. You turn it one way, and all of a sudden, it's blasting the bat signal, dude. It's freaking imagine. Imagine. Yeah,
I'm gonna have to go get one.
Have you seen the bat Crocs? I think you saw me show that.
Yeah, I've seen the bat Crocs. Yeah.
Yes.
You see the Dr. Doom Nikes?
I'm not much. I have the Dr. Doom's Adidas.
So I think there's like a Nike one that's coming.
Oh, that's the guy that custom made one. He made his own.
Yeah. I'm not much of a superhero on my shoe type person, but man, I'd sport those Dooms.
Yeah, that was.
I kind of had a little bit of FOMO when the turtle sneakers came out earlier in the year, I think, right, or last year.
Oh yeah,
the last round. I wanted those so bad, dude.
Yep. I'm starting a new group. People,
but I'm like, nah, I can't go into another collectible now. Nope, not gonna do it.
No, it is 100% an AMC theaters thing. And I've fallen into the popcorn bucket, situation. And I remember when I just got them for, like, they were cool because they were metal, right? Like, it was a metal popcorn bucket. That was the Star Wars ones that came out. Like, I've got Star Wars popcorn buckets that are, nice. I think I've even got a couple down there. But
I think this might be the one that I cave on and get.
Yeah. No, I'm definitely getting one 100%. Do you have a picture of the Doom sneaks? I mean, I've got my Dooms right here.
I mean, if you go to Phil's got his, but if you go to search on Instagram, I'm sure you could type in Doom sneaker and find it.
It's got these tight ass little inserts for the shoe. These are the Stan Smiths. Yeah. But these are dope. I love these. Yeah, These are sick. But no,
do you wear those outside?
Oh yeah. No, I wear these. I wear these in the studio every day.
Oh, okay.
In the studio every day. I mean,
it's like cheese now.
Yeah, they smell like. Well, I mean, I'm wearing them for 2 to 3 hours at a time in the studio, sitting. So I'm not creasing them very much. I try to take good care of them. So, it's pretty tight.
He doesn't even use the bathroom when he's wearing those guys.
Yeah, I don't. I go in barefoot all the time.
I mean, socks would have been okay, but sure.
Well, I mean, then, do you want to walk around in it for the rest of the day? I can just wash my feet. No.
This is true. You can just wash your feet. Screw it.
Now that you think about it, yeah. But no, I don't. I don't do that. But no, I remember when popcorn buckets, because I've got a few, but like when popcorn buckets were just freaking buckets, right? Like Wakanda Forever, here's the Star Wars ones, things like that. That was the commemorative buckets. But now you've got like Deadpool's head or Ant-Man's helmet and the Ghost Trap, all the other ones.
Yeah, I think I like the Ghost Trap's pretty sick too.
The Ghost Trap's tight. The Ghost Trap's so far my favorite.
That's the one I feel like I'm gonna have FOMO on for the rest of my life.
That's the one that honestly is gonna give me the run for the money with the bat signal. The
bat signal's cheap though, bro. It lights up. Did you see the promo? It like illuminates an entire ceiling. Like that's not fair.
The promo. I made the promo. I know.
It's fucking too sweet.
This thing though, this lights up.
Does it? Let me see.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I mean,
does it make a sound?
No, none of them make sounds.
That's next level.
Theater. Yeah. They don't want them to make sounds in the movie theater. But yeah, it's got wheels on it, so I can roll it across the floor on the table.
That's cool.
Yeah, and this comes out and it's washable, right? And it's 100% like a hard acrylic, so I can eat anything in this. 100%.
So they actually thought when they made that one, yeah.
Yeah, this one it closes just like a regular Ghost Trap, things of that nature, and then I just open it up again, and I can put the little thing back in it. Yeah, it's tight. I'm happy.
That's fucking cool. Right?
This is a cool one. This is a cool one. If you see this somewhere,
that's fucking cool.
If you see this somewhere, this is worth it. But I won't lie though, dude. The bat signal's $35. This thing was like $50 for a popcorn bucket. It was 45. Because I was getting two, because I was going to give one away, because that was the first like viral popcorn bucket thing I'd ever done. I'm like, I'm going to give one of these away, and all of a sudden, that'll be $100 with your pop, sir. I'm like, put that fucking bucket back. I was just like, I don't like. I've got one subscriber for 69 cents that I get each month for Instagram. I've got 135,000 followers, one subscriber. It's $1. It doesn't pay for that damn bucket. Okay, so I don't want to hear from anybody just like, but you've got so many followers, you should. I'm not getting paid by Instagram. That was a $50 bucket. I'm like, no.
Yeah. No. No, that's sweet though. But yeah, the Batman 35. I mean, that's kind of a no-brainer.
Yeah. No, I agree. That is a super tight one. Well worth that. Yeah. You got yours at Hot Topic years ago. Nice. Minus
the purple popcorn bucket. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he just got the trap. Yeah. Well worth the $45. I mean, honestly, I can do one for 45. It was just the option of like having to pay over $100 at the counter after getting my ticket. I was just like, I'm out. Are you live? We are live, man. Are you live?
Hey, we could put a link in the chat.
Are you live, Journey?
On a side note, so we were talking about the CGC bending thing, which sucks. We need more examples of that, by the way. And I still think that's, at the moment, more of a modern thing.
From what I've heard, it is, but I haven't seen anything particular on it. Like I said, I haven't seen.
I'm going with my gut on that one. But did you hear about the Hero Restoration guy?
Oh no, yeah, I heard well about that.
Holy guacamole! Anybody in the chat ever do business with that person? I've never done business with him, but
I know somebody who did.
Yeah, it's true. I know somebody who used to.
Somebody, and I like this somebody. I do, but they've been super quiet about this shit.
Maybe we should get him on the channel.
Maybe we should get him on the channel because I mean, honestly,
he's been a guest. We could probably get him on.
Well, he knows we're not attacking him. I do consider him, somebody I know, and he's a nice dude. I've never had a problem with him, but in any way, shape, or form. But I do know that he definitely did business with him, and this is ouch.
Yeah.
Ouch. Yeah.
I already did.
If I was him. Yeah, you're not wrong. I mean, I would.
I mean, come on. It's just the right thing to do,
But I would say though, like, this sucks. I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry that this was somebody that was out on my channel. I would say something because I did have that happen. I had something similar happen. I had my entire situation when I was in a project before I started doing things here with Theo. And before I was the One True Nerd King, I did this thing called Recasters. And maybe one person in this chat may remember that. But I was basically told by my partner. I mean, the only reason I made One True Nerd King was because basically he dared me to. Because he was just like, you're the behind the scenes guy. I'm the face people trust. And I'll be the face of this twosome thing. You just do the tech guy. You give me the guy in the chair. And I'm just like, fuck you. I'm going to do this. So I did this. I made the account and I did fine. I obviously beat him. But then like a year later goes by and people started pinging me like, hey, have you heard from JT? Have you heard from JT? And he was stealing their books. He was pressing books and he stole them. It's exactly like Hero Restoration. And I'm like, I don't know. But I wait.
He got arrested.
He did? Oh, Hero Restoration did.
I'm pretty sure Hero Restoration got arrested.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to JT.
Yeah, pull up Derek's comment. But yeah, that's basically more or less what's about to be happening. He's about to be using those skills to do dry cleaning.
Yeah.
I say that's what you deserve, though.
Yeah, I would. He's. I mean, that was like $300,000 worth. I know what my guy did previously, and it was definitely disappointing. But I was just glad I was able to at least bring that to light and out him towards some people. That was the good news in time. But I think, I don't know. Tom's a good guy, but I would say something. I would say something at this point, just because that's terrible. That's terrible what this guy did from a community standpoint. In my opinion, that sucks. So, but to each their own. Like I said, I've worked with people that have done dumb things, and I like to think it doesn't reflect on me. It just reflects on me in the fact of like, oh man, I made a mistake too.
Well, that next comment by Mighty Mike. Mighty Mike never changed. Yeah, sounds like an epic kind of scam. By the way, that guy recently got booted off Whatnot?
He did? Finally? Did he really?
He claims it's a 60-day because of shipments. However, I can tell you as a seller with thousands of sales on that app, when you're late as a shipper, which by the way, if you're late as a shipper, you suck. But if you are late, it's like a few days. And if it happens again, it's like a week. Nobody gets a 60-day for shipping, let alone a 60-day. You're fucking gone. If he's back on there, I'd be very shocked. On his account.
On his account, yeah, he'll come in as somebody else. That's
and if you're watching this on the replay, so remember, you blocked me. I did nothing.
Who, Epic?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess.
I was like, Brian, you got blocked out of nowhere.
I guess you just gotta kind of use. On like Instagram.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And Whatnot. Everywhere. I'm like, geez, dude, I didn't even say anything.
Yeah, I'm
like, what? Because now everyone knows you're a piece of shit. I'm gonna.
We went pretty hard on him in our YouTube that one episode. We didn't mention by name, but there was no question. We definitely went in on.
Were we lying?
No, nothing was. Nothing was.
Tell him to get some.
I know, but I'm just saying, like,
get over it.
He blocked us. Yeah, he definitely. He definitely.
Little pansy.
Yeah, what's the story with that guy? What's the story with that guy?
Oh man, I don't know. Just that's what happens when you suck. Which, by the way, eBay Live's been going really well.
Hey, awesome, dude.
Yeah, no, I've been loved. By the way, if you guys don't know, I stream on eBay Live now. It's been fantastic. I will be doing a claim sale pretty soon. I've been buried with books and diapers, so we're getting there. But eBay Live's been doing pretty well. I'm not gonna lie.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I want to show you this. I don't think you're going to believe it, but it's real.
What happened?
It's real.
Is he live right now?
No.
You can show me
Look at this out. Jonathan Majors is going to be at a convention.
Why?
He's going to be signing autographs. He is a famous villain. So I guess Famous Monsters Festival 2024, September 13th through 15th. He will be there signing autographs. I mean, Jonathan definitely got the short end of the stick versus an Ezra Miller kind of scenario. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it was right in any way, shape, or form, considering the reception that Ezra was able to maintain through all this stuff. But this is just kind of like, oh, okay. You know what, though? I'm not going to lie. Total weird. I saw Kevin Spacey is going to be at Comic-Con Brussels.
Random.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he was Lex Luthor in Superman Returns. He's been in obviously a lot of
he's been in a lot of movies. Yeah.
He's been in a lot of cult films. But there's certain people that all of a sudden just like definitely were canceled in some way, shape, or form. But look, we're making some comebacks here. So it doesn't look like Disney approved that.
Interesting
convention. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I just saw that right now. I was just like
free diapers included in all packages. There you go. They might be dirty though.
Yeah, they might be. That's crazy. From king to the king of Prussia. Dear Lord. That's hilarious. Somebody just sent that to me now. Yeah, I don't know, man. Crazy town.
It sucks.
But anyways, no, I didn't see. I was looking to try and find anything about
Imagine messing up so bad that you get kicked out of the MCU, and then they restructure the entire thing around somebody else. RDJ.
Yeah.
Man. See that, guys? That's why I always say raise responsibly.
Well, yeah. I mean, the thing is, too, they were having this conversation with RDJ over a year ago. It took a year for him to agree to it and to get on board with getting the Russos back on board. Did you know how much money he's getting for his role?
Like 80, 90 mil?
He's making so much more money than he did the first time.
Oh, yeah?
So much more money. It is ridiculous, dude. And yeah, this was 100% like, okay, if I'm coming back, I'm getting paid. And he's getting paid.
I don't want him to come back.
No, I don't. Honestly,
especially as Dr. Doom, like, get the fuck out of here.
The more I've
thought about it, dude, the more I hate it.
I'm not mad anymore because
you're crazy.
I've been angry about a lot of castings in the past, and
this is different. No. This is different, bro. This is different.
I'm not sure. If he doesn't take off the mask, I don't think it will be. I don't know.
All right, well, unless they're gonna do like a DC thing like they did with Colin Farrell, I don't know why you're casting him to not show his face. I mean,
well, because they need the clout in the character. Yeah,
that's like Vin Diesel for Groot. You know, like, the fuck cares?
I'm going to
did nothing.
I'm going to go in with an open mind.
Yeah, see, no, yeah, I'm the one speaking reasonably here, okay? This is just.
I mean, are you not going to see the Fantastic Four? Are you going to not support the movie? Are you not going to go see Avengers Doomsday because he is Dr. Doom? Let me ask you that.
I'm gonna go see it, but I'm gonna go see it because I love the Avengers and all the superheroes that I have right now. But I'm not excited to see his fucking ass in a green suit.
So, are you going to be preemptively pissed already about this movie?
I'm already preemptively.
How much that's already it's definitely going to influence your opinion of the movie.
It's already going to influence my opinion of the movie. I will say that the movie was fantastic, but I hated RDJ as Dr. Doom. If that's the case, if I love him as it, I'll say I love him as it. But fuck, bro, he's Iron Man.
Yeah, fucking tell me.
Oh god,
no. I'm letting it go. I'm gonna go see this movie because I really love the Fantastic Four. I really love Dr. Doom.
It's like disrespectful to Doctor. It's disrespectful to Dr. Doom.
I don't.
That dude deserves somebody fresh, new, hungry.
RDJ actually tested to be Dr. Doom before he was ever Iron Man. He auditioned for
it, and it didn't work out. Clearly, it didn't work. It didn't work out. There's a reason for
how he got Iron Man.
There's a reason he's Iron Man. His life, him, it meshes with Tony Stark. That dude is Tony Stark. It's just it's like a multiverse of. I feel like I'm going through a multiverse of madness part 2 right now.
I do hope that there is a long-term solution with Doom that isn't RDJ. I am hopeful with that, but I am not.
It's like they're gonna do one or two. They're gonna do 1 or 2 movies with him, dump it, and then come out with a new Doctor Doom.
I can't let it poison the well. I can't let it poison the well for me. No,
it's not gonna poison the well. As soon as I see all the characters that I can't wait to see, as soon as I see all the superheroes that I want to see, I'm gonna be fine. I know that. But right now, it's like, dude, I don't know how I can be happy with it.
Well, for me, I can't let it poison the well for me. At this point, I've got too long to wait. And I've waited too long for Dr. Doom.
I keep thinking this is like a sick joke.
Oh yeah, it's definitely not.
I know it's not. I know it's, and it'd
be
even better.
But I do know that RDJ
too, if he was like the infamous Iron, like if they went with the actual story where he'd be. He already said he's going to be Victor Von Doom. Like, this isn't like a Iron Man variant or something.
Well, he won't be an Iron Man. He'll be named Victor Von Doom, and he'll be from a different universe. I don't think. Okay, so in my opinion, this is going to get handled the exact same way the Fantastic Four is. Fantastic Four is coming from the past. We know we're getting a female surfer. We know that it's going, but we know that she's only signed for one movie. We've only been signed for one movie.
That's going to be
fantastic. We know that no, but listen, Disney's already said that she's not the long-term Silver Surfer. Why? Because that Fantastic Four's universe is going to get eaten by Galactus. And and that Silver Surfer is going to throw them somewhere to rescue them, to get them away, and she's going to die doing it because she can't go into that other universe. And then they're going to get found by the proper Silver Surfer, Norrin Radd, and he's going to bring them into the new MCU. Well, because we're getting the Fantastic Four in the proper place.
I mean, I get it, but what's the point of these one? Okay, let's use the
it's a multiverse
one movie. Let's use Doctor Doom, 2 movies. It's
a multiverse movie, though.
They need to get over the multiverse.
No, they need to reboot, and that's what's hopefully coming with this. I'm hoping this is the absolute end of the Marvel universe. I want it to die. It needs to be dead. It's been on life.
I want Thanos to come back and say, "I forgot the rest of you." Just fucking do it.
The only person I would be happy to see come through would be Shang-Chi. I love I love Amelia Vellani, the girl that plays Ms. Marvel. I love her as an actress. I think she's hilarious. I think she is the best role for it. I've not loved every single show that she's gotten stuck in, but I do believe Iman Vellani is a tremendous actress. I wouldn't mind seeing her stick around because these people have youth on their side. But
I'm not gonna lie, I could live without her.
Yeah, I love her. I think she's
she's okay, awesome. But I could definitely live without her.
Yeah. Galactus.
Same as She-Hulk. I could live without the She-Hulk. I'm good.
If it goes like Borderlands, that would be awful. Borderlands was bad. Borderlands was so bad. I don't know if you've seen it yet, Theo, but it was.
It was bad. Like bad.
It was bad.
Damn,
it was bad. Do you remember the movie World of Warcraft? The World of Warcraft movie that they made. It reminded me of that. It was just like it had all the potential in the world, but it was the wrong actors and actresses in the roles. They were tremendous actors and actresses, but they weren't in the right roles. Those weren't the right roles. And at the same time, too, it was edited over and over and over and over again. I think it's like been in editing hell for the last 3 years. And it was.
Are you talking about the new one?
Yeah, Borderlands the movie.
Okay.
The movie came out. The preview looked great. 24 million in 2 weeks worldwide. It's a bad fucking day. Yeah, bad. Yeah,
what do you expect when you come out around Wolverine Deadpool?
Yeah, 80 million. But it wasn't supposed. Dude, it was supposed to come out like 2 years ago. It keeps on getting rewritten and edited because they wanted it to be rated R. But then all of a sudden the studio was just like, well, it shouldn't be rated R. So then they had to go back and change all these things that they did with it. It's crazy. Because no one remembers the World of Warcraft movie because nobody watched it.
I was like, it took me a minute there.
That's why I cited it. Like it was just an absolutely forgettable, a great property. Something was made and it was bad.
Whoa, he went there.
Yeah.
Into the West went there. Oh, man.
I don't disagree. Honestly. And I think that unlike Madam Web, this had a great acting cast. And I think that what killed the movie was editing. I feel like the movie was edited into hell. That's my opinion, but it was bad. Well, at least Madam Web can be found for free on different streaming sources if you're paying for them, or even if you're not right now.
Hey, fun fact: my wife and my daughter love Madame Web.
You know what? I met a guy the other day in the comic book shop who told me the exact same thing.
Like, look, my daughter says it's her favorite superhero movie right now.
He said the only thing that I have a problem with in it is the taxi, because somebody would have seen the number on it and reported it right away. Like that's your problem.
That's your problem with Madame.
But you know what though? That's what I said that in my head. I kept that shit to myself. I said,
yeah. And
I smiled and I said, "Well, I'm glad you liked it, man. I'm glad."
No,
you
yeah,
did,
that's what I
you
said
know?
to my daughter. You know, hey, they love Multiverse of Madness. They know how I feel, but I'm glad that they love it. Yeah.
Craven, I am.
Oh, stop it.
I don't even know. I don't even know. I don't even know. We'll see. I'm just I quit everything else.
Is okay, is Spider-Man going to be in that movie?
No.
Then what the fuck's the point then?
Spider-Man's not been in any of these movies.
Why don't they do that? They own the freaking character.
I think they're afraid of a continuity issue right now with Marvel. Because they can't use Tom Holland in their movies because they can't make a Tom Holland standalone Spider-Man movie without Zendaya, essentially, right? And
Why?
that's not Mary Jane. That's like somebody, some other different kind of MJ. I can't remember what it is, but we heard a different name during
Yeah.
the
She gave a
Spider-Man
different
movie.
name.
Yeah, and that's because Disney was thinking, they're like, if these fuckers try and take all these characters back, so they copyrighted this brand new character to the Marvel universe who was going to be MJ, because Marvel fans don't care. We know that you can go by any name and you can still be that person if we initial it or whatever the hell it is, but it's a totally different person, totally different name. And so now Sony is blocked from using Zendaya as MJ, and they would have to make something completely void. Like Mary Jane is gone. Sony can't use that character. So that was Disney's way of keeping Tom Holland out of the Sony universe as Spider-Man. That's their way of making sure that he keeps separated. So the only Spider-Man they can work with is, well, Miles Morales, Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire.
Those are all great choices, by the way.
Yeah, nobody's mad. Nobody's
And
mad.
to be honest, I'm just gonna say it. Nobody's ever said it, but I'll say it. She was never my Mary Jane, anyways.
No, but I do.
I'll just throw it out there. Oh no, me too.
She
but
puts more
she's not married. But she's not Mary Jane. I'm sorry.
She puts more butts in seats in movie theaters than anybody else.
Of course. Hey, great. Awesome. Awesome person. 100.
Yeah.
But she's not Mary Jane. I'm sorry.
And this,
she could be MJ all she wants, but yeah, she's not Mary Jane.
No,
we haven't. And when we get a Mary Jane in the MCU, you guys will know what I'm talking about.
You want to?
She will come one. I feel like after Secret Wars, I feel like everything will start to be normal again.
I'm hoping so.
I'm really hoping we get some kind of like simplicity. I'm over this time fucking shit. Okay,
like Michelle Jones Watson.
I'm done with this stuff. I'm done with all of it. Like, just
no. The MCU needs.
This is why the Avengers and the Infinity Saga was so great, right? Yep. It was a little complex. You had a little bit of space coming through with the Guardians, but for the most part, you knew what the fuck was happening.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You didn't have so many characters. It's too many people, and it needs to be restarted. There's people care about, and they want to see those characters up, and those characters should live on, like they got to in the comics. But because we're doing movies, we have to kill them off and make them stay dead. It's time to recast those roles. There needs to be a new Captain America, and I don't mean like a Sam Wilson Falcon becoming Captain America. I mean like there just needs to be a new Cap. There needs to be a new.
There needs to be a new. Oh man!
No, there does. There does. There needs to be a new Blade. There needs to be like these characters live on for a reason, and there will have to be a new Spider-Man. We've gotten okay.
Can we at least keep Thor? Can I at least keep Thor?
Well, we got okay with it because DC keeps rebooting Superman and Batman every other year. But you know what? At the end of the day, they're smart. They know what the fuck they're doing, because every few years, high school needs to have their Spider-Man. A high school student needs to have their Batman. They need to have their Superman. And right now, Theo, you know it. You've got little kids. Like they look at something, they don't know who the hell these people are anymore. And they just might have been from the first phases. Like, who?
Yeah, Tom Holland. Tom Holland's their Spider-Man. When they saw Spider-Man No Way Home, they had no clue who the other ones were. You know.
Yeah, but
Tom Holland's their
generationals. And right now, the MCU's stretching it so thick and so long and so thin. It's missing those age demographics to really work their way in on. Right now, there's no Iron Man
I mean, honestly, they're spending too much money and too much time on B and C list characters that could barely hold their own freaking solo series as a comic book.
Well, I mean, technically the Avengers were, but now they've got the X-Men back in A level. Now they've got the Fantastic Four back in A level.
That's why they need to just get everybody else out. Okay, we don't need Young Avengers. We don't need the Thunderbolt, bro. We don't need anything that they're pumping out right now. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
Captain America looks sweet. I'm not too excited about Red Hulk though.
No,
it's Harrison Ford, dude. Like,
I love Harrison Ford.
I do too. But did you see him in the recent Indiana Jones? Dude, that dude can barely move.
Yeah, he looked worse than Wesley Snipes did in the last movie.
He looks a little weathered, and he's old. He's done a lot. He deserves to rest. But dude, like, fucking General Thunderbolt Ross. How long is this gonna last? Like, this dude's gonna be. I'm supposed to embrace him being Red Hulk now. Like, come on, man.
Part of me kind of just loves though just how the old curmudgeon-y man he is. Right? Because I mean he is
the ultimate grouch.
He is the epitome of a curmudgeon, right? He's just like, what's your favorite thing about joining the MCU, Harrison? The paycheck. Like what do you think about who shot first, Greedo or Han Solo? I don't fucking care. Like,
dude, did you see the magic trick that David Blaine did in his kitchen?
Oh yeah,
year? He's just like doing he does a crazy magic trick, and at the end of it, Harrison's like, "Get the fuck out of my house!"
Yeah, yeah.
Oh god.
We're gonna get this eventually. God, no.
Just stop it.
Just restart.
Just stop. I could use another Werewolf by Night though. I'll take that. Yeah,
I did like that, and I do like Haley Steinfeld.
And there was a moment there though. Remember, there was a moment there when we heard this is before Blade got delayed. Moon Knight was not really sucking yet, and we knew Werewolf by Night was coming out. I thought they were gonna go like a horror route. They like totally teased us. They just juked us.
Yeah, but then they had the Black.
You guys remember that? We were going to be getting some horror runs going. Like
Midnight Suns potential. We were
all of a sudden. Screw you! You get She-Hulk.
Well, no, that was already planned. You can't say that. You can't say that. But right now, everything got axed because of things like She-Hulk not playing well, right? So things because of bad shows in between, and I do have hope because I am.
We don't need a Young Avengers, dude. I'm sorry.
No, we just need to get back to the original.
Nobody needs a Young Avengers.
I'm a huge Aubrey Plaza fan. I love her more than many actresses. I think she's massively talented. She's hilarious. She's crazy as fuck. And I'm really pumped to see her in Agatha all along, but I'm really hoping the show doesn't suck.
CW charmed.
Yeah, see, here it is. I knew it. He knew where I was going.
I'm glad you said that.
He knew where I was going with this.
He knew.
I freaking love Aubrey Plaza so much. I'm going to watch every episode just because I love her so much. I've loved her since Parks and Rec. That's where I've discovered and found her, and she's been like a spirit animal to me ever since. And her work in Legion, fucking off the chain, like crazy. She was fantastic in Legion.
That's why you're getting Power Pack. Yeah, no. See, that's another thing. We don't need Power Pack.
No, I hope not. Yeah, she was awesome in Legion. Yeah, 100%. Aubrey Plaza. Okay, so we're at least getting some Aubrey Plaza love because the woman is fantastic.
She was pretty good. I mean, she was one of the best parts about the Vision show. I mean,
no, you're thinking Catherine Hahn. Aubrey Plaza wasn't in the Vision show.
Oh, who am I thinking of? Or who are you?
You're thinking of Catherine Hahn. You're thinking of Catherine Hahn. She is the main character. Aubrey Plaza is from Parks and Rec. She's from Legion. Let me show you a picture. I'll share my screen here real quick. As soon as I show her to you, you're gonna be like, oh, okay, yeah. So let me window Aubrey Plaza. And here we go. This is Aubrey Plaza right there.
Oh, right? Got it. Okay.
You recognize her, right?
Yeah. Of course.
Dirty Grandpa. She's been in crazy Scott Pilgrim. She's been in massive stuff. And she always plays the best crazy chick you have ever met in your life. She is the best crazy chick in any movie. I will never disbelieve that. So I am. But her work in Legion specifically, if you ever saw that on FX, did you ever see Legion?
I don't think so.
Xavier's son, they made a show about him on FX. She is it the Night King? Who's the one that oh God. Now I'm gonna screw it all up. Frick. Well, at least I've seen it, but I forget the name. But anyway, yeah, she's amazing in it, and yeah, she's Shadow King. Thank you. Everybody knows she is the Shadow King in that show, and she is fantastic. And basically, in the preview, as you watch it, it looks like she's Mephisto. She's like the devil in a female form right now. So she can play it. Believe me, I promise. I promise. Now the rest of the cast, I got nothing. But little Sebastian. But the rest of the cast, I won't get into. But yeah, it's gonna be good. So that I am looking forward to. I'm hopeful for her in that show, but I'm not super pumped about that. I'm not pumped about a lot of things right now, and that's kind of why I'm just waiting for it to come to an end.
Yeah, me neither. But
the biggest thing I was pumped for was Wolverine and Deadpool, and it didn't let me down.
Actually, you know what? I do want to see Joker. I'm not gonna lie.
I have no desire to see that movie. You guys?
Yeah, I don't know why. I want to see Joker. I don't know.
Yeah, MCU needs a little Sebastian.
Oh, by the way, I finished all of the Batman on Amazon.
Oh yeah,
dude, that show was great.
Right?
Some of the characters were pretty freaking insane. I'm not gonna lie.
Right?
There's a reason it was rated TV 14. Honestly, it probably should have been rated TV 16 because
you probably didn't show your kids everything, did you? After you watched, you were just
no. There were a couple episodes I'm like, no, you can't watch this one with me. And my daughter's like, why not? I'm like, you just can't. This is just weirdos in this one, okay? Like some freaking Looney Tune motherfuckers in that show, though, bro.
Yes. I told you it was good. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad you.
No, it was great. But like, no wonder half the time Batman's like, dude, let me just knock the shit out of this sick bastard. Fuck.
And was it? And honestly, I know it's kind. I know everybody's just.
Actually, you know what? My biggest complaint was Harley Quinn.
Okay, that I can take.
Man, I did not dig that change. Okay, no comprehendo. Okay, just anyways, that's my biggest complaint. I loved her to mind, like the way she operated. You know, had people that she'd been torturing willing to still go and work for her, beat the shit out of Batman. Like that's power. I give it to her. But that was not my Harley Quinn.
I actually, the thing I was impressed the most with,
she was good, but
kind of dug the gender bend on Penguin.
I didn't mind that.
It made the whole thing so much more fucked up. So much.
I didn't mind that as much as I minded Harley Quinn. For some reason, the Harley Quinn thing would just broke my heart.
It did. I'm a Harley fan.
I'm like, oh, damn. Oh man, one of my longest crushes just looks like my second grade teacher. Like, right,
Yeah, no, you're not wrong.
I'm like, what are they gonna do to Poison Ivy? I don't want to know.
But it was a good show. It was a
a great show. It was great.
Yes, I did think
my wife watched it. And she liked it too.
Oh, really?
And she, normally, like Invincible, she's like, I'm not fucking watching this. Like anything else. What if? She's like, but she watched it.
So, Okay, thoughts on The Crow, the new Crow.
It's not out yet, right?
So I don't think it. I think it's coming out. I think it's either coming out this week or next. Maybe some people have seen a sneak preview. I've heard that it spends less time on The Crow, and came out a week ago.
Okay. That doesn't sound good.
I've heard that it spent more time on the relationship than it did on The Crow itself. And it was just he can just eat bullets. Essentially, he just gets shot a lot. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for it. I knew when I saw that it was coming out, I knew I was gonna wait for streaming service for it for digital release, but I don't know. I'm not boycotting it. I don't believe in that because I mean, honestly, I think that the first Crow movie was kind of to begin with, but it had Brandon Lee and it had the best soundtrack in like movies in the 90s, in my opinion, one of the best soundtracks. I think that the story wasn't super huge at the time. They did their best with it, but I think it was also because it was Brandon Lee and he died in it. Like he died before it was finished. The movie was a cult classic before it came out. This new one, I'm just kind of like, I don't know.
I'm gonna have to check reviews. I might have to go see it.
Yeah.
Wait for it to come out at Blockbuster.
Yeah.
Yeah, lots of good old days.
Yeah, lots for boycotting, and I get that. I don't know. I think boycotting movies is kind of lame. If you're not going to see it, is it really a like? I'm not boycotting the theaters every week when I don't go see something. I think that's kind of dumb. I think it's just fiscally responsible to boycott going to the movies every week. So I mean, I can't imagine what it's like for Theo. I mean, he has to basically go like to a plasma center.
This is why I don't go when it comes out. I wait till $5 Tuesdays, man.
Yeah. I'm just
$5 Tuesday is the thing here, you know.
Oh, it's currently at 20% on Rotten Tomatoes. Woof. That's tough. I think The Acolyte did better than that. So, yeesh. Well, maybe not. I think The Acolyte was like 15 or 13. But at any rate, yeah.
20% Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah. Is that audience score? Or is that like the critic score?
Does it matter? Does it matter which one? That's fucking bad.
No, I'll see it. I'll see it when it comes out on. Yeah, I'll see it when it comes out. 2 hours at a line.
It's hard to some of the originals, man. Like especially with that one. I mean, that causes somebody's life. I mean, it's like there's just some stuff you just really can't outdo, you know.
No, I think that there should be some things you don't get to redo. I think The Princess Bride should never get a remake. I thought The Crow shouldn't, but you know, whatever.
I don't think Crow should. I don't think Back to the Future should.
No.
Honestly, you like Jaws? I don't know. Probably not.
No.
I guess they're doing okay with King Kong Godzilla, but
I don't think you should remake E.T.
They kind of had to. They kind of need each other. I don't know, but Godzilla -1 is fucking sick. So
I don't think you should remake Goonies.
Like Ferris Bueller's Day Off. You know, like Lord of the Rings. Yeah, no way.
Yeah. Some things need to be left alone.
I agree.
Howard the Duck, written by Seth Rogen. Howard the Duck wasn't good to begin with. I'd be okay if it's rewritten by anybody. I think that was a bad first gate out of the gate for Marvel. Just saying.
What, Howard the Duck?
Howard the Duck.
It's a duck, bro.
Yeah. They should remake The Acolyte. Fucking guys.
Never change, guys. Never change.
Dude, it's been a great night. I've gotta retire. It's 11:30 here. I have
You're
to
good, bro.
I have to
You're
work
good.
in the morning.
I probably have to get my kids to bed. I'm just too busy nerding out, you know.
No, I get it. That's why I'm here too. That's why I'm here too. But yeah, we'll be back Monday night, hopefully on our proper slot. But we'll be doing these weekly regardless, of course. But we've got some stuff in the works, some things coming your way, some announcements of note probably in the next hopefully not too long. But the Leprechaun, that could use a remake. I'd be okay with that. Actually, except Leprechaun 2, that's the one with Jennifer Aniston, right? Or was it the first one? I can't remember. But
they should just redo all of the Star Wars.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Yeah, let's redo all the John Wick movies real quick. Okay.
With who?
Bill Skarsgård.
Fine. Then we'll make Ezra Miller Luke Skywalker.
Timothy Chalamet.
Only if Ezra Miller can play Luke Skywalker. All right.
Timothy Chalamet to redo all of them for you. No. Ezra Miller. There you go.
I was gonna say make Ezra Miller Luke Skywalker.
No, I was gonna say make Ezra Miller John Wick. Ezra Miller can be John Wick. Okay, you can just go put your head through a wall right now. You can just be like suicide. Yeah.
Have a great night, guys. We appreciate you.
We love you guys.
Make sure you guys sub up, like this stuff. Okay, we'll see.
Well, or if you don't, it's okay. Fuck you too.
Yeah, regardless, it doesn't matter. Appreciate you.
We're gonna be here anyways. That's the worst part.
Oh, we have sales coming on this pretty soon. I mean, not pretty soon, but we're gonna be doing sales on here.
On YouTube. Yeah. So stay tuned. It's going to happen.
Yeah, Instagram, YouTube. Can't say the other places, but it's coming.
Dual threats on the way.
Yeah, appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Tell your mom we said hi.